Hello, welcome back to Center Radio. This is your co-host, Dr. Cybil Moore. We have a special guest today coming in from Chevy Chase Community Center. Her name is Barb Croce. She is the executive director of the Chevy Chase Community Center. Barbara, are you there?
I'm here.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you, Cybil?
I'm doing good. I have the pleasure of serving on the board at Chevy Chase Community Center. I can tell you personally, Barbara has done so many wonderful things for the center. The community and Indiana County in general is very grateful for all of your help with the community center. But we have you on here today specifically to talk about what's going on with your response to the COVID-19 virus at the Chevy Chase Community Center. Can you tell us first, if there isn't anyone that knows about the Chevy Chase Community Center, a little bit about that, what are your regular services, and then how are you responding specifically to the COVID-19?
So the Chevy Chase Community Center really exists to empower the disadvantaged population of Indiana, and we do that through love, nutrition, and education. Normally, we feed people at a soup kitchen, and we give out emergency food boxes, and we encourage people with programs, life skill programs, so that they can at some point not need us any longer. That's normally, but right now we threw all the normal out of the window, and we are functioning in an emergency state. So on a normal day, a great soup kitchen day feeds 35 people. And that used to be Monday through Friday. Over the last 2 weeks, since the schools have been closed, on week 1, we served 202 adults and 456 kids. And normally we would serve a maximum of 120 adults for the week. And on week 2, last week, we recorded 486 adults and 758 kids. So the numbers are growing astronomically, and we are finding that we are serving a lot of adults now, whom we never served before. I think part of the issue is the fear of not having, because I think that until now people still have food in their home, but we meet an emotional need that they know food will still be there. But within a week or so, it won't be just an emotional need because the paycheck is not coming anymore and they will actually really be hungry.
Those are staggering numbers, especially knowing, what your norm is to what's occurring now. 700 dinners or lunches, that's a lot. So the people that are coming, you said that some of them already have food at home, but they're scared that they're not going to have enough, so they come here for the extra, or they go to the community center for the extra. What type of people are you seeing? Are these would be clients that you usually see, or can you talk a little bit about the clientele, just a little bit about who's coming?
So our normal clients are the people who live around Chevy Chase. They don't have a car, they walk over to the center, and we provide community and food for them 4 days a week. That's our normal clients. Those people are still coming to get their lunch, a bag lunch now. But I am seeing a lot of seniors. I'm getting a lot of phone calls. When are your senior lunches? As though these were senior lunches. They're not. They're just lunches.
Okay.
A lot of people who normally would never come are coming, and they all seem to be so thankful that we have food for them.
Oh, wonderful. That's a great resource. Can you tell me a little bit about what people can do if they want to help the Chevy Chase Community Center right now and they feel like they want to help but they're not sure how? Can you tell us how they would go about doing that?
So far, people in the community have been extremely generous with donations. We need all kinds of donations. We need monetary donations because every day at 1 o'clock, I have a system set up where the grocery shopper calls me and I tell that person what we need for the next day. Then they go grocery shopping in a regular grocery store. So that's one thing. So money is always good, and you can drop it off there, or you can mail it and write a check to Chevy Chase Center, 640 North 5th Avenue, Indiana, PA. But we can also use perishable and non-perishable items because we feed people a lunch every day. So we can use beans, we can use cold cuts, sliced breads, sliced cheese, pasta sauce, pasta, any kind of thing that a person would have in a lunch, and then we fit it into our menu. We have not wasted anything in the last 2 weeks. I think we might have wasted 3 bananas. So we're being very, very faithful with the provision we are being given and doing our best to use every little bit. We're not able to give people a menu because we run out so fast. We serve over 200 lunches a day. One day we hit 303, so that means we probably serve 4 different soups, you know. Just we cook it as fast, it goes out as fast as we cook it.
That is that is terrific. I am so heartened and appreciative of all the services. So are you doing this yourself? Do you have volunteers there at the community center that are helping you right now?
We have a very small staff. It's myself, the lead cook, and then my director of operation. So we are all working in the kitchen. And then I have a person who is coordinating all the volunteers, and every volunteer is being screened through her. And every day she gives me an update of the volunteer list. If you're interested, I can give you the phone number of the person to call. That doesn't mean you will be allowed to volunteer, because we're very strict as to who we can take and how many we can take, because we're trying to keep the minimum amount of people possible in the center. If you want the phone number of the person to call, let me get it. The phone number is 724-541-4875. And the first name is Jackie.
Do you want to repeat that number again for our audience? Go ahead.
724-541-4875. First name is Jackie, and you can identify you as a possible volunteer. She then will put you in different slots, and there are certain things that people must do in order to volunteer. They have to disinfect their hands, wear gloves at all times, keep switching the gloves, wearing a mask. We have very specific guidelines in order to keep the contamination as low as possible.
I know I tried to stop by and I was like holding at the door. No, you can't come in.
Yep.
Like everything was streamlined and everyone was hustling. So we thank you so much, and we are so appreciative again of what Chevy Chase Community Center is doing for those that are disadvantaged or just frightened right now. And we know that this is a very unique situation where people that usually are not food insecure are becoming food insecure or just feel as though that they may be. So you are really offering our community a great service. We thank you so much, and we appreciate everything that you're doing for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.